Welcome back. We're here to talk about coaching still. We're going to go a little more general scope. We're going to talk more about the NHL and NFL, and a little bit of baseball as well. You know, just mainly the other sports. As we were talking earlier, we started to get into a little bit. Mainly some of these coaches just aren't getting their fair shake. And some are just there. And it's just like, why? Why are you even there?
Why keep getting the job?
And then there's other coaches that they're just chopping them up. They don't get successful in half a season, sometimes a year.
Get a bad shake.
Year and a half.
Bad shake.
You're done.
They're done. Perfect example is Spagnuolo, who was coach of the Rams and did coach for the Giants. It's like first year they make some strides, defense plays well. Second year, Bradford gets hurt.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do?
Defense gets decimated. Lose your best receiver.
It's like, what am I supposed to do?
Right.
Oh my Christ, come on. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I'm getting beat because I don't have my best pieces. Yeah. That's usually how it works, right?
Offensive line gets...
So, and it's like, I think it's just the string, the rope is so short these days with coaches. People are just so impatient. So impatient, right, man. And I think, like, often more times than not, fans are willing to take an L. Willing to let some piece drop and build it with a good coach. Give the coach time. And it's just rushing, just cutting coaches loose like they don't know what they're doing.
Especially if you're seeing the maturation process. If you see that starting to come to fruition. I mean, you see, like I said, with the Rams. I mean, come on, you have like so many young guys on that team. I mean, half that team is like, what, under the age of 26? Like, at that point. You gotta wait. That's a wait and see game. Because St. Louis is like, oh, we were just in the Super Bowl a little bit ago, and now we just haven't done anything. Calm down, relax. You guys just completely gutted out the franchise, new quarterback.
But you
gotta give yourself some time. The Broncos are the same way. Like, it's like we keep recycling through these coaches and trying to do different things. We should have just been doing what we've been good at. Run the rock, play some defense. We don't run the ball very well anymore. I don't care what anyone said. We were number one in the Russian league. We had a quarterback and run the ball. To me, that's cheating. I mean, I'm just saying, because what if your quarterback can't do anything? Then where's your running game? Yeah. Where's your bread and butter? We don't have any bread and butter. We don't. You know, and then you got teams like the Tigers. Jeff Fisher was there for so long. Don't get me wrong. Jeff Fisher's a really good coach. But his team was going nowhere. They weren't going anywhere.
But they were going nowhere because of the talent they had.
That's right.
Here's what
you can only do so much
when it comes, especially with the NFL, and just about most sports, they put in so much time. It's hard to say that dude's a bad coach.
Right.
They put too much time in. They're working 80 hours, 90 hours. When you're putting that much time and attention to detail, you're going to be well prepared. You're not going to do... Now, the difference with coaches is in game situations and managing people. Managing people. That's where you get the difference really in coaching. But in terms of putting in the time, everybody puts in the time, man. And the ones who don't get fired quick. So you know what I'm saying? It's like everybody's putting the time. It's just who can manage people.
Yeah.
Who's good with people? Like, yo, Tom Coughlin, coach of the Giants. I know we're talking a lot about
always on the hot seat.
He changed his approach with people.
That's right.
After the 2006 season, because he was about to get fired. All of a sudden switched up his flow, started acting the person he was, you know, when he's not around the team, he started acting like that with the team. And what do you know? He has 2 Super Bowl rings.
2 rings.
They embrace it, they win.
You know? Exactly.
And the thing with, like I said, when it comes to these coaches, you know, some aren't getting their fair shake. Like you said, Tom Coughlin, like that's the biggest example of me when it comes to football. For hockey, it's always with the Capitals for some reason because, oh, well, he doesn't get along well with Alex Ovechkin. I think with some of these coaches, they kind of like, oh, I got to make sure the star's okay. And then the ones that are just like, wait, I got to make sure the star gets his time, but I got to make sure we're doing what's best for the team. That other guy, Hunter, that came in, he made it work.
Yeah.
The Capitals are rolling. You can't. But now he stepped down. He's like, I can't keep doing this because it's just like, it has to be something that's management, something above. It's got to be above or below that's happening. Coach, they get way too much blame, way too much credit. Kind of that QB syndrome with some of these coaches. They're getting way too much blame, way too much credit for anything that goes well. There's very few coaches that are really getting the respect they deserve. Scott Brooks is just now getting his respect. I mean, come on. OKC, new team, young guys. And they've been in the playoffs, I think, what, last 2-3 years? I mean, these guys are good.
Well, we're going to find out if Scott Brooks is a championship coach.
We'll find out if any of these guys are going to get their time, man.
But, folks, thanks again for watching Real Sports Talk. You know, really appreciate it. We'll be right back. Go ahead and wrap this up.